Hello, aeronautical enthusiasts, and welcome to Aerospace. I'm your host, Aero, and on this show we bring you tales of legendary warbirds, the histories of obscure or forgotten aircraft, and the latest and greatest in aviation advancements to satiate your aircraft appetite. It's time to memorize your egress procedures and strap in, because today we are covering the AV8B Harrier II. The AV8B Harrier II, coming from a family of aircraft known as the Harrier Jump Jet, was a collaboration project between the United Kingdom and the United States in the 1970s. The goal of this project was to develop a new aircraft that would improve on the drawbacks and deficiencies of the first variant, Harrier. Designated the AV8A, which was in service with the United Kingdom Royal Air Force and the United States Marine Corps. The AV8A had short takeoff and landing capabilities, but this feature was shadowed by the aircraft's many drawbacks. The AV8A could carry less munitions than even its smaller peer, the A4 Skyhawk, and had a maximum flight range that was significantly less than other operational aircraft in service. In a nutshell, the AV8A Harrier I was a cool concept, but wasn't excellent in practice, so the United States and United Kingdom decided to put money and time into researching and developing the next airspace-dominating jump jet, which brought forward the AV8B Harrier II. The AV8B has several improvements. When compared to its predecessor, the most impactful ones include a bigger wingspan to allow more pylons for carrying a greater payload, an extended flight range with the new and more powerful Rolls-Royce Pegasus turbofan engine, and the inclusion of more composite materials resulting in a lighter, stronger aircraft, all while maintaining the short or vertical takeoff and landing capabilities the USMC sought after. The designing and testing of the AV8B went on for some time. The United Kingdom, experiencing budgeting issues with the program, ended up leaving it in 1975. The UK did come back to the improved Harrier project in 1981 through the defense system manufacturer British Aerospace. The American Aerospace Manufacturing Company and defense contractor McDonnell Douglas kept the program alive between 1975 and 1981 with funding from the U.S. government. The first AV8B Harrier to take off under its own power did so in November of 1981, the aircraft then entering service with the U.S. Marine Corps in January of 1985. Since then, there have been a few variants of the AV8B produced. The variant designated Harrier II Plus received numerous updates to its avionics and sensors, giving the aircraft a formidable radar upgrade that would allow the pilots to see and strike combatants that were beyond visual range with newer and better weapons. The Night Attack Harrier received sensor upgrades that gave the aircraft a forward-looking infrared camera and night vision capabilities to conduct combat operations after dusk. The aircraft has been flying with the United States Marine Corps since 1985 and is still operated by a few squadrons to this day. With that said, the AV8B Harrier II has seen its fair share of combat operations in major American conflicts like the Gulf War. The AV8B was the first aircraft sent by the U.S. Marine Corps to the sandbox during Operation Desert Shield. This operation was the buildup of troops and war machines alike in preparation for Operation Desert Storm, which was executed in order to liberate Kuwait from Iraqi invasion. The aircraft flew over 3,300 sorties, or flights, during the Gulf War. The aircraft was credited for dropping over 6 million pounds of explosive ordnance on key Iraqi assets, decimating their Air Force readiness and ground artillery, resulting in the timely surrender of Iraqi forces, ending the operation in war after just 42 days. The AV8B played a major role in the global war on terrorism. And during the campaign Operation Iraqi Freedom, which was the US-led invasion of Iraq in 2003 to remove Saddam Hussein from power and deactivate Iraqi weapons of mass destruction, more than 75 Harriers were deployed, totaling over 3,000 flight hours and more than 2,000 sorties, providing non-stop support to ground troops with the Advanced Lightning Pod, also known as an L-Pod, targeting system. This advanced targeting system, paired with the versatile AV8B, allowed the aircraft to have greatly increased success rates at disabling targets. With 40 years of service, the AV8B Harrier II has left its mark in aviation history. Its versatility and ability to take off and land on short, damaged, or non-existent runways unsurprisingly proved useful in the hands of the United States Marine Corps. The Marines, which are well known for adapting to their surroundings and completing missions regardless of well-maintained runways, relied heavily on the AV8B to conduct their missions in the past. However, the Harrier's usefulness is running out in today's high-speed aerospace, with the United States Marine Corps already in the process of phasing out this legendary aircraft in favor of the fifth-generational multi-role stealth fighter, the Lockheed Martin F-35B, which, in addition to its advanced avionics and stealth specifications, also boasts an ability to perform short takeoffs and vertical landings, making it an asset on smaller naval vessels like LHA or LHD amphibious assault ships, and in future conflicts where runways may not be maintained or available. Although the AV8B is being slowly retired, its contribution to successful missions and its strives in aviation advancement are undeniably impressive. The AV8B will go down in aviation history as one of the most important, and in my opinion, one of the coolest airframes ever produced. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy this content, please let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and see you later.